Hey there, this is Cam, the GM for Live from Dice Jail. This is our first actual play, so we really appreciate your checking out our show. Now, why don't I tell you a little bit about who we are? I myself have been running games since 2019, starting with D&D 5e and just recently moving to Pathfinder 2nd Edition. My TTRPG experience actually began with one of my closest friends, Jacob, when I first decided I wanted to run a D&D campaign. Thankfully, he was able to bear with me learning the ropes, but that game wasn't meant to be for a number of reasons. After a 3-year hiatus, he has now returned to my table. Jacob is a bit of a wild card, who, even in just the few sessions he's had with this group so far, he has brought a whole new level of chaos to our game. After my ill-fated first attempts at game mastering with Jacob, I thankfully was able to convince Yono to give me a chance. He is the sole remaining member of the group I put together during lockdown from people I met via a post on Reddit. It is my pleasure to say that while I've never met him in person, I do consider him a good friend. Yono has a tendency to make characters that are designed to keep me on my toes, and he brings a wonderful level of enthusiasm to the table every week. Like Yono, I met Rachel via another Reddit post when we needed to introduce some new players to the group. Out of them all, I am very glad Rachel is the one who stuck around. She always brings incredibly intriguing characters to our games that explore unique perspectives which otherwise wouldn't likely be present. Emma is a very dear friend of mine from film school who thankfully has managed to put up with me not only personally but professionally over the past few years. I first roped her into this group while we were living together while studying abroad in Ireland, and she made the foolish mistake of thinking she'd only be joining as a cameo character. Oh, how wrong she was, and oh, how thankful I am for that. Emma brings a very special form of dry humor to the group, which leads to some incredible moments of roleplay. Last but certainly not least, another of my film school friends whom I've dragged into this chaos is Colby. I decided to invite him to join our little crew after he played the lead in my senior film, which happens to be set in my homebrew setting. He agreed to join, and now he has been fully indoctrinated into our nonsense. Colby brings a very special brand of levity to the group, which counterbalances the difficult scenarios the party faces on a weekly basis. While we are all very different people from a wide variety of places, we are also united by one common factor: our collective god awful luck. Hence the name of the show. As mentioned prior, we've only recently decided to switch to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and we are still quite new to the game and its mechanics. As a result, we are playing through the Abomination Vault's adventure path so that we can get a feel for the game at higher levels, while in the meantime, I rewrite the aforementioned homebrew setting so that we can return to it someday soon. Suffice it to say, we're still learning, and we'll likely not get everything correct at the start, but we've already improved our understanding of the game immensely in only a few weeks of play. And we hope this continued progress will show in our gameplay moving forwards. Finally, I want to extend a wholehearted thank you for giving our show the opportunity to enter your day, and I hope you enjoy what we have in store.